I want to go across now to Union Power Minister Piyush Goyal. He's joining us on this broadcast. Piyush, with just hours to go before polling in Delhi begins, the BJP we're seeing going all out over the last 72 hours since all these negative opinion polls came in. Do you think that will be enough to take the BJP across the finishing line?
Rahul, the BJP has not changed its track at all. Every election that we fight, we build it up to a crescendo. And in the last few days, when the people are making up their mind, we put all our forces behind the election. That is exactly what happened in Delhi. While one or two opinion polls may have given an adverse opinion about what will happen, there are 4 or 5 polls which very clearly showed the BJP emerging a winner. So I don't think that is what prompts us to change our track. But certainly, all of us, whether it's in Maharashtra, in Jharkhand, in Haryana, have put in our best foot forward, like we have done in Delhi. And I'm quite confident the people of Delhi will support the Bharatiya Janata Party to form an honest, stable and development-oriented government.
Piyush, we've seen American President Barack Obama come out and rap India for religious intolerance over the past several years. He says that, minorities are being persecuted, there isn't enough tolerance in India. That is being seen as a direct pot shot on the Modi Sarkar's commitment to religious freedom, Piyush.
Well, I think it's a clear signal for people like our opponents in Delhi who are spreading anarchy. It's a clear signal for them not to take support of people like the Imam Bukhari, who bring in communalizing elements, who are a polarizing force in Indian politics. And I think it's a clear message for people like the Imam Bukhari not to polarize the election. It's a message for people like the Aam Aadmi Party not to seek votes in the name of religion. For us, for the Bharatiya Janata Party and for India, there cannot be a better proof about India's tolerance than the very fact that the Dalai Lama was sitting right next to President Obama.
You're trying to downplay this, Piyush, but there have been 2 pot shots that Obama has taken. First at the City Fort and then also now in the United States, questioning once again India's commitment to religious freedom. And that, of course, is a big international headline at this time. But also, Piyush, what about the Shahi Imam coming out and supporting the Aam Aadmi Party? You've made a big deal out of that, saying that this shows that the Aam Aadmi Party is political. When the Dera Sacha Sauda chief, Baba Ram Rahim, came out and said that vote for the Aam Aadmi Party, at that time I didn't see any murmurs from the BJP. You took that support very heavily, very happily. He comes from a sect, you're okay with that. And when the Shahi Imam pushes for the Aam Aadmi Party, then you have a problem. We've also seen all these attacks on churches, the vandalism, which again the minority community is very concerned about.
Well, I don't know what will happen on that, but I can certainly tell you it's a deplorable act on the part of Aam Aadmi Party and Arvind Kejriwal to try and polarize this election. It is a last-ditch effort which clearly demonstrates his impatience, which demonstrates his fear of losing the election. We believe that elections have to be fought on issues, elections have to be fought on good governance. Sadly, we have found the AAP reduced to a bunch of lies, to distributing liquor and getting caught distributing liquor, to hawala transactions in their political funding, and now finally the last-ditch effort to polarize this election on caste lines and now today on religious lines. Both his efforts, I think, will fail. His effort to try and polarize on caste lines failed when the people of Delhi resoundingly decided not to support the AAP. And we had congressmen from that particular community also telling that no, we don't want to.
No, but Piyush, I have a question. Piyush, I have a question about, how Delhi tonight, just hours to go before polling, is split on class lines. This is the first election in a very long time that's being fought on the basis of economic classifications in society. And does it concern you that all the latest opinion poll, all the anecdotal evidence suggests that tonight the poor people of Delhi, the ones living in the jhuggies, the ones living in the illegal colonies are all with the Aam Aadmi Party, and the BJP is now in Delhi largely seen as a party of the middle classes, the upper middle classes and the elite?
On the contrary, Rahul, if you will actually see what's happening on the ground, it's the Aam Aadmi Party who is trying to show a few children having song and dance, or show a few people. I had the occasion yesterday to be a part of a procession, and a huge procession in support of the candidate in Southern. And at that time we had the candidate of the Aam Aadmi Party also taking out his procession. And I found the participation in the BJP procession was cutting across all sections of society, all communities, all religions. It was truly Indian in its character. Whereas the procession that was being carried out by the Aam Aadmi Party seemed not to be a Delhi-centric procession, but had elements of people who seemed to be all outsiders. I couldn't get the sense that they were Delhiites. So I get the feeling that they have only tried to bring in people from outside Delhi. They are using liquor, which is now a proven fact. Their people have been caught distributing liquor. They have been trying to spread first a division in society on caste lines. Now they are trying to divide society on religious lines.
Piyush,
I'm sure the intelligent
you're saying that the Aam Aadmi Party
and outrightly reject this kind of...
Piyush, you're saying that the Aam Aadmi Party has brought in people from outside Delhi. That's exactly what the BJP and the RSS has done. I've seen personally people all the way from Telangana, Karnataka, Jharkhand, Odisha. They're all camping in Delhi. They're working for you. So if it's okay for the BJP to bring its entire army into Delhi, and you don't have a problem with that, surely you'll allow the Aam Aadmi Party also to do the same. But I have one final question for you, Piyush, before we let you go. And this has to do with the manner in which this election is being portrayed. You've got the humble man, the common man, Kejriwal, with his muffler, which simplifies simplicity, which symbolizes simplicity, versus the flashy Prime Minister with his name monogrammed on his suit, which some reports suggest could have cost up to 10 lakh rupees. Are you concerned this is turning out to be Aam Aadmi Kejriwal versus Khas Aadmi Prime Minister?
I don't know where you got these fanciful figures, but the fact of life is that Prime Minister Narendra Modi has grown up in very adverse circumstances. He understands what poverty is. He understands the angst of the common man, the middle class. He has lived a life through that, and he's able to see the development prism through the eyes of a common man, whereas the reality is that Arvind Kejriwal has had a privileged IRS background. He's been in government, but despite the opportunities to be a part of the bureaucracy, to set things right, to improve things, we have not heard of any significant achievement. While he was in government service, we have not heard of any significant achievement as Chief Minister, except trying to disrupt a very solemn occasion like the Republic Day parade, except trying to promise the moon but deliver nothing on his promises, except talking about being an anarchist and obstructing development in this country and this city, and except making falsehoods and false claims, which have all been seen through by the people of Delhi.
Okay, I'm going to leave it over there, Piyush. You've had your say, and frankly now it's for the voter to decide which of these sets of promises he wants to go for.